And now to the hardwood. The Chipley Tigers look to defend their Dothan Hoops holiday explosion Thursday night, but taking on the GW Long Rebels. First, earlier this morning, Rebels working quick here as Anna Claire Free gets the loose ball, and she's looking for points on the fast break drives to the basket, and the layup is good. And the Tigers with some good ball movement here. Marley Sullivan with the pass to Addison Suggs, who lays it in for 2 points, and the Tigers again with the ball moving down court. Sadea Hogan hits the Sophie Whitaker with a quick bucket in the paint, and the Tigers take down the Rebels 39-30. And, you know,